So we have already completed our 3 types of tenses. These are present indefinite tense, that is simple
Good afternoon,
present tense.
sir.
Afternoon, all of you. And present continuous tense as well as present perfect tense. And we have also discussed that these 3 types of tenses can also be used in different types of cases. In the same way and the same manner, we will also now continue present perfect continuous. Clear? So today we will start with present perfect continuous tense. So we all know that present continuous is the type of tense which is used to express those type of action that had begun in the past and are still in progress. ऐसे type के sentences जो past में start हुए हों but are still in the progress, these are referred as present perfect continuous tense. Clear? So the which is the rule of the sentence, either you can say the format of the sentence is like that. In present perfect tense, we were using has, have as helping verb, and in present perfect continuous tense, we will use has and have plus been as helping verb. Clear? So it will be helping verb in present perfect continuous tense. And because the tense is present perfect continuous and the continuous words came, so verb first form will be used and with ing. So the complete format of the sentence will be subject plus helping verb. Helping verb means has, have plus been plus verb's first form plus ing plus object plus other. And one thing which we have to remember in present perfect continuous tense, that timing will be given in the tense. Okay, either you will be given timing in the sentence. So we will use some words which is since and for with the sentence plus timing with being. So let an example. Suppose Ram has been living here since 1993. You have given a sentence in which Ram is the subject, has been is the helping verb, and living is the verb's first form plus ing, and since 1993 is the timing. And one thing we have to remember, that since and for will be used for different types of cases. Okay, we will discuss it afterward. We are using here has been because the subject is Ram and Ram is singular number, so we will use has as helping verb plus been. Clear? So the sentence becomes Ram has been Ram has been living here since 1993. Okay. Now how will we use since and for? So let's discuss it. So suppose we have to use since and for. In that cases, if we have given the point of time, then we will use since. And if we have given the period of time, then we will use for. Period of time refers like for an hour, for 3 hours. And point of time means since 1990, since morning. So if the time is completely defined, then we will use since, and if the time is not defined, then we will use for. So let an example. Suppose Ram has been living here for last 10 years. In the given sentence, the time is last 10 years. It is not completely defined, so we will use for. But if the time is completely defined, it is given 1993, then we were using since. So since will be used for the particular point of time, and for will be used for the particular period of time. Period of time will be undefined, completely undefined. It will be given a general trend of the period, huh? But from the since we have given a specific time period. These are the affirmative type of sentences. Now we will use the negative form of the sentence. How can we convert a negative sentence, an affirmative sentence into the negative sentence? Just by placing not after helping verb. And which type of helping verb we are using here? We are using here has been as helping verb. So if we want to convert the affirmative sentence into the negative sentence, then we will place not between has or have and been. So the complete format of the sentence becomes subject plus has or have plus not plus been. It will be the format of the sentence, and other will be the similar as affirmative. Verb first form plus ing plus object plus other plus since and for plus timing. It is the format of the sentence which is in negative form. So suppose we have to convert the given same sentence into the negative sentence. Okay, then what will be the format? Ram has not been living here since 1993. It is the sentence which is given in the negative form. Negative form, how it is negative? Has been plus not. So it is the negative sentence of the given sentence. Clear? The similar sentence can also be converted into the interrogative form. And what was the rule for the conversion of interrogative form? The helping verb must be at very first of the sentence. So the similar sentence can be also turned into the interrogative form. What is the rule of the interrogative form of the sentence? Which is the helping verb that appears at the very first of the sentence. And what is the helping verb here? Has and have. Okay. So the helping verb plus subject plus been plus verb first form plus ing plus object plus since and for plus time. So it is the format of the sentence which is written in interrogative form. Okay. Suppose we have to convert the similar sentence into the interrogative form. Then what will be the example? Has Ram been living here since 1993? At last, question mark. Okay. It will be the interrogative form of the given sentence. What was the affirmative form? What was the affirmative sentence? Ram has been living here since 1993. How we converted it into the negative form? Ram has not been living here since 1993. It was a negative form. How convert it into the interrogative form? Helping verb appears at the very first of the sentence. It becomes, has Ram been living here since 1993? One more form which is left here, that is interrogative negative form. Which is the interrogative negative form? It is the type of question where neglection is also given. Okay. So suppose we have to convert the given same type of sentence into the negative interrogative form. So we will use the similar rules as in last three tenses. First, we convert the given affirmative sentence into the negative sentence, then place the helping verb at the very first of the sentence. It will become interrogative negative sentence. Clear? Suppose we have to convert the same sentence into the negative interrogative sentence. Then, what was the negative sentence? Ram has not been living here since 1993. It was the negative of the sentence. And we have to convert it into the negative interrogative sentence. Then, which is the has that appears at the very first of the sentence and it turns into negative interrogative. So, example will become, has Ram not been living here since 1993? It is the interrogative form which is also negative form. So it is the negative interrogative type of sentence. Clear? So we will also write the rule of the sentence. First helping verb plus not plus been plus verb first form plus ing plus object plus and for plus typing. And at last, question mark. Clear? So these are the four type of sentences which are in and perfect continuous tense. Clear? You are using here has as helping verb because our subject was singular. Suppose we have plural subjects with example. Let some plural subjects as example. We have given they have been reading since morning. In the given sentence, we are using have as helping verb, have been, because our subject is plural. So if the subject is plural, either subject is plural type, then we will use has, have as helping verb. Clear? The same sentence is the sentence is in affirmative form. What will be the negative of the sentence? They have not been reading since morning. It will be the negative of the sentence. What will be the interrogative form of the sentence? Have they been reading since morning? It will be the interrogative form of the sentence. Suppose we have to convert the given sentence into the negative interrogative, then what we will write? Have they not been reading since morning? Okay, so it will be the four types of forms of the given sentence. Clear? Now, which is the present perfect tense that can also be used. It used also in. I have already told you that the present perfect tense is the tense which is used to show those type of actions that had begun in the past and are still in progress. ऐसे टाइप के sentences जिनमें जो लास्ट में पास्ट में स्टार्ट हुए हों और अभी भी स्टिल प्रोग्रेस में हों, उनको शो करने के लिए हम लोग इसको प्रेफर करते हैं. So the first and the most important use of the present perfect tense is similar, to show those types of actions which had begun in past and are still in progress. ऐसे sentences जो past में start हुए हों और अभी भी progress में हों, these are represented with present perfect continuous tense. Let us take the example. Suppose the given sentence is the baby has been sleeping since morning. The given sentence shows that a child has been sleeping since morning, which had begun in the past. यानी कि वो पहले सो चुका है, but is still sleeping. वो अभी भी सो रहा है. So this type of sentences can be represented with the help of present perfect continuous tense. Clear? One more and another use of the present perfect continuous tenses, it can be used with time phrases. है ना? It can be used with time phrases. So some type of sentences contains different types of timing as phrase, like since, how long, all the time, all week. One more, which is the given in the sentence for. If the sentence consists of these type of sentences, then it must be written in the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, let some examples. Suppose an example is, for how long have you been eating? Okay, the given sentence is, for how long have you been eating? It is a type of interrogative sentence in which you have given a phrase, either time phrase, for how long. Okay, because it is given in the sentence, so it must be represented in the present perfect continuous tense. Let another example. Baby has been crying all the time. In the given sentence, you have given time phrase, that is all the time. Because of the time phrase, it must be written in the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so these are the four types of sentences which must be written in the present perfect continuous tenses. So we have already completed our present part. In present part, we have studied four types of sentences, which are present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. In these four types of sentences, we have studied four types of different types of sentences. That is affirmative, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. These are the four section of the present tense, and these are the four type of sentences which are written in the present tense. Okay, these four type of tenses will be present in the present, past, and future as well as we will write all these four type of examples in all these three type of tenses. So we have discussed till now present tenses. Now we will start past tense. So which is the past tense? It also consists of 4 different type of tenses. Which type of tenses? Which were present in present tense. Similarly, indefinite tense, past indefinite, same as present indefinite. Clear? Now past continuous tense, now past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. These are the 4 types of sentences which are also present in past tenses. Clear? Let us start with past indefinite tense. Either you can say also simple past tense. I think you have already remembered that no use of helping verb in present continuous, present indefinite tense. The same pattern, there is no use of helping verb in past tense. In past indefinite tense, helping verb will not be used. Okay. We have to remember that if the sentence is given in the past indefinite tense, then we will use only and only verbs second form. There is no need to use any helping verb. We have to just use only verb second form of the sentence, verb second form in the sentence with similar pattern. So the rule of the sentence becomes subject, which can be singular, which can be plural. Okay, plus verb second form plus object plus other. It consists of very simple format. It is the rule of the sentence which is written in past indefinite tense. We have to given a subject which can either be either be singular or be plural, and verb second form will be used with all type of subjects. Either it is singular or it is plural. So it is a sentence format or affirmative type of sentence. Affirmative means simple sentences. An example. She wrote a book. It is a sentence which is written in past indefinite tense, either in simple past tense. Why it is simple past tense? Because we have a subject, and which type of subject is this? It is singular subject. Clear? Write is the first form of the verb, and we are using here wrote, which is the second form of the verb. So it is the second form of the verb, and a book, it is the object and other part of the sentence. So the sentence consisting of a subject, verb second form, as well as object. So it is the sentence which is in past indefinite tense, and it is the affirmative type of sentence. Clear? Suppose we have given another subject which is either plural or anything else. I wrote a letter yesterday. It is also written in the past indefinite tense. Why? Because I is the subject. Wrote is the second form of the verb. Second form of write. A letter yesterday refers object and other. So if we have given no helping verb and we are using already second form of the verb, then will be past indefinite tense, either the sentence in past simple past tense. Clear? And what is the past tense? past tense used to express an action that happened or finished in the past. For those actions which happened either finished in past. Clear? Past indefinite tense will be used in that case. Now, the affirmative type of sentence. Suppose we have to convert it into the negative form. So I think you all have remembered that when we were converting present indefinite tense affirmative sentence into the negative sentence, then we were using do and does to convert it into the negative sentence. Do not and does not. In the same manner, we have given a word which is did. Does not. Did not. It is the word which we will use to convert an affirmative sentence written in the past indefinite tense into the negative sentence. Affirmative sentence कोई दिया हुआ है past indefinite tense में, उसको negative में convert करने के लिए हम लोग did not use करें. Clear? So, and one thing which we have to remember, that after using did not, we will use verb first form. Then we will not use verb second form. Clear? If the sentence is written in the affirmative sentence, then we were using verb second form. But after using did, we will use only verbs first form. So the format of the negative sentence of the sentence becomes subject plus did not plus verbs first form plus object plus other. It will be the format of the negative sentence of past indefinite tense. It must be remember that verbs first form will be used after using did not. Clear? So let an example. Let the same example which is written in the affirmative sentence. She did not wrote or write. Then we will use write. Write a book. It is a sentence which is written in negative form. It is the same sentence. She wrote a book. It was a sentence written in the past indefinite tense. We were using here second form of the verb. But if we want to convert it into the negative sentence, then we will use did not with any type of subject. Either the subject is singular or the plural. किसी भी type of subject. Subject plus did not plus verbs first form, object plus other. Example became she did not. Instead of wrote, we will use write. Write a book. It is the negative form of the sentence. Clear? One more thing. Suppose the same sentence needed to write in interrogative form. So what is the format of the sentence in the interrogative form? Interrogative form what is the interrogative form? That if we have given a helping verb, then we write it into the very first of the sentence to convert a sentence into the interrogative form. But in case we don't have any type of helping verb, then what we were doing? We were using do and does at the very first of the sentence. In the same pattern, we will use did at the very first of the sentence to convert a sentence into the interrogative form in past indefinite tense. Clear? In the same pattern as we were using do and does. So the rule becomes did plus subject plus verbs first form plus object plus other. It is the form pattern, either rule for a sentence written in interrogative form of the sentence. So suppose we have to write the same sentence into the interrogative form. Then what we will do? We will write did at the very first of the sentence, then subject, then verbs first form. I already told you that after using did, we will not use verb second form. We will only use verb first. So suppose the same example have to write in interrogative form. Then what will be the example? Did she write a book? At last, question: did she write a book? It is the type of sentence which is in interrogative form, and we are using here did. So it refers that the sentence is in past indefinite tense. Clear? And because we are using here did, so we will use write instead of wrote. Clear? One more form which is here, that is interrogative negative form. It is a very easy form because we have already given the negative sentence. So the negative sentence can be easily converted into the negative interrogative. And because it is interrogative form, so did will appear at the very first of the sentence. And the remaining sentence will be saved as negative sentence. Clear? So the format of the sentence becomes did plus subject plus not plus verbs first form plus object plus other. It is the format of the sentence written in negative interrogative form plus question mark also. So let the same example. She did not write a book. It is a sentence which is written in the negative form of the sentence. It is written in the negative. So what will be the negative interrogative of the sentence? Did appears at the very first of the sentence. It becomes did she not write or wrote? Right. Clear? Write a book. It is the sentence which is written in negative interrogative form. Clear? So today we discussed about the rules of the past indefinite tense or simple past tense. In the next class, we will discuss some type of sentences where we will use past indefinite tense. In the same cases we have discussed in the previous tenses, we have some type of sentences where we will use past indefinite tense. Okay. Is there any doubt? You can ask me. All participants can raise your question.
सर अगर जब हमें प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस में अगर हमें मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे लिखना होगा तो उसके साथ क्या लगाएंगे?
Which?
प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस.
प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस में
अगर हमें मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे लिखना होगा टाइम में
जी, that will depend on the situation you will given, है ना? In case you have working in the Sunday and you are talking about previous Monday, either previous Tuesday, either previous Wednesday, then we will use since, है ना? Okay.
Since.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? So you all will please revise the rules of the sentence. It is easier for you all because you are already reading in the diploma second year, and I don't think you have any type of problem in it. But please remember it. Okay. Learn it properly, and we will discuss the rest part of the past indefinite